Peanut. Peanut. Very cute. What are you up to today?
I'm going to pick my mum up from the airport and then I'm going to read my script because I'm back at EastEnders later on next week.
Woohoo! Daddy's going to be in EastEnders. Doof, 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 doof.
A doof-doof is that at the end of an episode, they leave the most important scene, like the cliffhanger. And once you get the cliffhanger, you have the doof, doof. So it's quite important. I did actually have one doof-doof when I was on EastEnders.
Did you?
Yeah, and then I was doing the scene with Wendy Richards. On the last scene, it was meant to be me and get the doof-doof, but for some reason, Wendy was standing next to me, and the camera zoomed in on Wendy, and Wendy got my doof-doof. So not only did I not get to share a doof-doof, they took it off me when it was meant to be my doof-doof and give it to Wendy Richards. You know what it is? I do miss EastEnders, but it's so nostalgic for me because I was so young. I was like 21 when I started. Yeah. So I have such good memories of the... Oh, no, I've burnt the toast.
We'll make our own doof-doof. Ready?
Oh, go on, then.
You're going to be back in EastEnders.
That camera's not even pointed at me.
Oh, she caught my eye through the light and she came right up to me. She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight. Maybe we could go dance, get up off our feet. We can dance all night. We can dance to the morning light. Let's forget about our worries and the wild world outside. We can dance all night.
Love you.
Let's go get Nanny Kif Kif. Well done, well done. We've done good there getting out. Let's go!
Woo!
My mum's got like a little place out in Spain and she's got a better social life than us lot. Like, she's out every single night, so she loves it and it's a bit of her time. So, yeah, none of us begrudge it. Apart from the fact that, yeah, we do miss out on a babysitter. All right, guys, who wants to go to Nanny's house today? Rosie, did you make a nice song up for Nanny? You're going to sing to her? Oh, Nanny Kiffy's going to love that one.
Not the bumhole one.
Yeah, let's not sing Nanny the bumhole one. Don't know where she's at that from. No, let's... See what it always descends into bumholes and willies. Here we go. Orange car park. Right, who's excited to see Nanny? Yay! Alright. We'll wait here for Nan. Shall we phone her? Baby, stop. Hello, you alright? How are you getting on? Oh, you only just landed. All right, go on. Give me a bell when you're a bit closer. All right, go on, see you in a minute. But, right, Nanny's not here yet. Come here, Rosie.
That's what you get.
Right, now sit down. That is not fair. You mustn't, I've told you, you mustn't hit Daddy in the ghoulies, all right?
Dad, you're doing it to me.
Did not hit you in the ghoulies.
I need a wing.
There she is. There's Nanny. Hey.
Where's my bell?
Kiss. Let's get out of here. Kiffy is like the most amazing Cockney mum you'll ever wish to have. She had our backs the whole time. My dad died obviously when I was 12. She worked all the hours. She made sure we had food on the table. So I've watched how my mum struggled being a parent. But don't cross her, because she will have your guts for garters, mate. Right, guys, who wants to go to Nanny's house?
Rexy, I don't know where we got him from. He's you, he's got your mouth. See that bird in the kids' playground?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the one where you got your body stuck out and they pulled your trousers down.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I do remember, Mum. Scarred.
Oh, did it scar
brain.
you for life, did it?
Well, and dangling out of a kid's
With a big fair
climbing
bum.
frame, me nuts hanging out.
Well, we couldn't see your nuts, we could only see your bum.
They do say growing up that you marry someone that reminds you of your mum. I did get told this once as a kid and being disgusted by it. But the reality is I've married someone that's similar to my mum. Fiercely loyal, you know. I always think my mum and Stacey are like mother lions. You know, you can't get near the pride unless they want you to. Do you know what I mean? And if you get too close, you're going to get a swipe.
Let's go. Come on, Belle. Let's
Hi-ho.
go. Hi-ho. It's home from holidays we go. Yay! Tell your dad he can buy me a new suitcase. Come on, girls.
Come on in.
Here we go. Yeah!
You can have a sleepover if you want. Why don't you all have a sleepover at Nanny's?
Yeah, you can bugger right off.
So what are you hoping to get out of today's meeting, Stace?
Well, I feel like where we've been away for summer, I feel so behind on
Yeah.
everything, and I feel like I just want to catch up with the girls, find out what's happening in the last quarter of the year, find out where we're up to, what's going on. A couple of years ago, I started using a hair care brand. It was like a small independent hair care brand, and the only place you could buy it was directly from their website. And I was like, why does no one know about this brand? And so I got in touch with the ladies who owned it, and I ended up having a meeting with them, and I just fell in love with them. I honestly had no idea what I was doing when I invested in rehab. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that. I was 100% winging it. I just knew I wanted to be a part of that company because I love the girls and I love the products. I really just want this to work.
Yeah.
I think I just would really love to one day having my own brand and earning from that rather than earning from my face.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And like
for
who I
sure.
am. That
Yeah.
would just be so lovely. It means I could be home more and then almost be behind the brand rather
Yeah.
than the face of
Face
the
of
brand.
it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, God, this face is only getting older, Emma. How long can I be the face of anything for?
You're all right, you still got years in your Stace.
I don't know. Not with 5 kids, it ages you.
What you got there on that plate?
A bit of cake, bit of cheesecake, I
Oh,
think.
nice.
And a cookie.
So how was your
Bit
holiday?
tight. Oh, really good.
Was it nice?
Did everything I needed to do. Got myself all ready.
Yeah.
Ate well, slept loads.
Yeah, you look amazing.
What about you and my baby?
Yeah, they're all good, Mum. They're all back at school.
And what else you got coming up?
EastEnders. That's good.
Oh, fantastic.
So my mum is best friends with Linda Robson, and Linda Robson went to a drama school around the corner called Anna Shares. And she just recommended it to my mum. She was like, maybe you should send them drama because like it's got a lot of energy, you know, put it to good use. I used to do baby modelling as well. I didn't tell you that, did I? I was a baby model. So my beginning of my career was being a model. And then, yeah, I grew too old for baby modelling. I grew out of my looks. I got a bit goofy. So then my mum was like, OK, we'll send you to drama class. And then Christmas, oh, God, it's got a bit of panto
Do you
coming.
know what? I forgot to ask you, who are you playing?
I'm playing something called Flip Flop. So you'd have Sylvia Young's, which would be like £3 or £4 grand a term for like the rich kids, and then you'd have Anna Shares for all us poor kids, and it'd be like £1.50 a lesson, and you'd go on a Friday and on a Saturday, and it would be all the kids from the estate. She would have control over like 50 rollicky kids from like council estates, and we would all sit there listening like a pin would drop, listen to every word she would say. Yeah, she was an amazing woman.
Oh, that suits you, Mr. Flip Flop.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a French name, isn't it? Flip Flop. I thank Linda Robson and my mum all the time because I'd never be doing this if it wasn't for them. Because I honestly think that if it weren't for acting, I don't know what I would be doing. You know, so many of my friends from where I come from like the estate and the area that I live in, have gone down wrong paths. But with Anna Shares, it sort of redirected my focus, and it was a place where people appreciated me. And I was like, oh, I love this. So it sort of really kept me on the straight and narrow. So anyway, yes, it's all going well, busy, and the kids are good, you know.
Good.
You know what it is? Because we've been so busy, me and Stacey at the minute, sometimes gets a bit on top, we get under each other's skin. But I've noticed that I think, you know, like with this ADHD thing.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
diagnosed.
yeah.
Then we went to Jamaica and I sort of didn't stop the pills, didn't I? I weren't comfortable with the pills. So I've had a little word with another doctor. He sort of reassured me, and he's going to sort of start me on the journey again. And I've got to do it properly this time. Because if I do it properly, then I can notice where the difference is. You might be able to notice a difference in me.
Because I've lived with it all your life, I only know you that way. So when I think how long, I was 25 when I had you.
Yeah.
I'm 68 now.
Now you're getting older. I'm almost like your parent.
No, what did I say? All
Got a
right,
couple
for
of
now.
years
I've
before
got
I
a few
have to-
years, yeah, before you've got to move
Get
me
rid of my
in.
kids before I move you in.
Oh, no, thank you. I could think of nothing worse than moving back in, me and you together again.
Me giving you a little wipe down. Here you go, Mum. You're nice and clean.
Well, I wiped
now.
your arse growing up. Be a cold day before you're wiping my backside, I've got to tell you.
Nope, so, mate.
I'll have had to have my hands chopped off before then.
I'd have to have my hands chopped off after that,
Oh,
mate.
I can't imagine you being my...
I'll be your carer.
No.
Me and Joe have both grew up in similar backgrounds where there just was no money.
All we did growing up was watch our mum and dads work endlessly, tirelessly, every day of the week, trying to provide us a life, trying to get us holidays and stuff like that. So I think we're just trying to do the same for our kids, you know?
Yeah, I agree. We really think it's important to work hard and we want our children to have a really strong work ethic. Hey, hey! Oh. So good to see you. Vicky.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm always hungry. This is exciting.
Yes.
This is what the bottle will look like. And then what you do is you tilt it up and then you squeeze. It comes out really fine and really, really gorgeous. Honestly, you don't need a lot. There, yeah.
What did I do? Did I go too much?
No, it's fine.
Do you know what it is that made me want to get into hair care? I've got the thickest, coarsest hair, and people will use products and do things, and I'll be like, that definitely won't work for me. And so I always think if it works on me, it'll work on the majority of people. So yeah, I will always test everything out. I mean, what kind of business owner are you if you don't get your products in and try them like 1,000 times before you let other people buy them?
So no other brand has this pack. Brand new
How
on the
long do we
market.
have exclusivity for?
So at least 6 months we're working on the year.
How do we get it more than that?
They're saying that they have another brand that's interested in the pack. And so I think they're just kind of playing hardball.
What do they want?
More us to order more units.
Us to order more
How many have we
units.
ordered?
We've ordered a lot.
How many?
30,000.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are we skin?
We are. Yeah. Oh my God.
Everything.
Okay. I've always been a bit of an entrepreneur. When me and my sister were really little, we lived on a street that was like, at the end of it was a corner shop, and outside it they had like, do you remember those 20p bouncy ball machines? So every day that we could save 20p from our lunch, we would go and get a bouncy ball. And we used to clear out the machine and then sell the balls back on the street for like 50p. It was hard because some of them were really ugly ones that no one wanted, but some of them were like glittery and you could sell them for like £3. We felt like, wow, this is big. We're going to go far with this concept.
We need an accountant.
So yeah, 2025 is just looking so exciting. We are beginning conversations with Boots.
No way!
Yeah.
No way!
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So crazy.
That is so exciting. I actually can't believe they came to us.
I know.
So we
Totally.
have all the negotiation power, surely.
Yeah.
Next year,
month.
world domination.
Oh, Beryl, look what Daddy's found. I forgot I had this. Look how dusty this is. Do you know what this is? Daddy used to be on a programme called EastEnders. And look, I used to keep all the scripts. Wow, look at this. Look, these are really old, Beryl. Look at this one. Look. That's got to be 20 years old, this one. Wow. Beryl, it's so weird I found that, and I'm going back tomorrow. When I got EastEnders, it was such an exciting time because all I wanted to do was be in EastEnders. So everyone in my drama class, I was like, we want to do films, we want to go America. And I was like, I just want to do EastEnders. Surely I can eBay these now. Look at these. These are my old cast photos, so you used to have to sign these. There was no camera phone, so this is all we had to do. Look, Belle, who's this? That's when I was young and handsome. Now look what's happened to me. Initially, I got the nod to come and audition for Spencer Moon. That was Shane Ritchie's brother's character. And I got down to the last two, and I didn't get it, and I was gutted. And then they said to me, we've got this part called Mickey Miller. And then they give me a contract. And then my sister Shana, she got the part as my sister. And then my mum was chaperoning my little sister. So it was like a whole family affair. Right, let's get back to Mum. She's got some Sunday morning chores for you.
Morning, Sam. Looking forward to a big poo delivery today.
You look cold. You've got a cold nose, Rose.
I'm okay in the garden. I'll get stuck in and I'll Google and I'll YouTube, like, literally everything I need to know. But I am going to need some extra brains for this veg patch.
It's not a veg patch.
It is a veg patch.
You nearly got yourself a farm.
What time's it coming?
8:30.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
Yeah. So I think...
Oh, is this it?
Yeah, that's Jason.
So I found a lady who works at the local community gardens and she just knows everything there is to know about growing veg.
I mean, it's obviously a bit boggy, a bit slippery.
Come on, Jason. Make it rain horse poo.
I'll make it rain poo.
When we first moved into this house and it had a greenhouse, I've never had a greenhouse before in my life. I was so excited.
It was all smashed up. It was all falling down, but Stacey was like, this is my mecca.
And so me and Rexy went in there, cleared it all out and just grew some tomatoes, right? And he got so engrossed in growing these tomatoes. They grew and grew and grew to the point where it looked like a tomato jungle.
I've never had so much tomato soup in all my life.
But weren't it good?
It was amazing.
It's so
good. Tomato
good.
soup.
We're hoping not to get stuck.
That's not the sound that you want.
No, it isn't. Oh, bugger.
Just digging myself in.
What is the most sensible plan?
Farmer Scott just rang me. He's just driving up. I texted him, I was like, Scott, is it too early to call for an emergency?
Yeah.
I've got Farmer Scott on speed dial. I'm not even joking. He's #2 on my speed dial. Nothing's too much for Farmer Scott. And he rang me straight back and went, I'm just going out. Let me see if I can pull you out.
Is that him there, look? How nice of him to do that.
Yeah, I know, bless him.
Don't think that'll get stuck, do we?
He's just so lovely, Scott, and he's such a neighbourly guy.
So you never had any exciting plans, did you, for Sunday?
I was supposed to be meeting the other half.
She's gonna love you, isn't she?
I'll have to get Stacey to sweet talker. Stacey,
I'm so sorry.
can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Speak to Debbie, it's her birthday.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry, Scott. I've ruined your whole day, I'm so sorry.
No.
Debbie, it's Stacey, I'm so sorry. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry, honestly. I really thought it'd be a 5-minute fix, but now Scott's literally shoveling out of the back of a van that we got stuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope I haven't ruined your birthday. We're really nearly there. I'll see you soon, Deb. Love ya. Bye. Bye. Poor Debbie. Oh, Farmer Scott to the rescue. I'm so excited. Thanks so much for this, Sam.
That's okay.
I think our lives are so noisy and wild and manic. We do love, like, a day at home where it's just us.
Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to make a roof, so then when I get in, I'll be safe.
Maybe buy some dinner, food together, and then we'll watch some films together.
I don't know how I feel about this.
That's like my perfect Sunday. And then
Chilling at home,
stick a bit of Match of the Day on at about 10:45.
It's all right, everyone's asleep by then. You watch what you like. You can have, like, channel XXX on for all I care.
Well, I didn't know that was ever an option.
Yes, you did. I'll see the receipt.
The receipts, man! What receipts?
Oh, what the
Is that Kiffy? Is Kiffy here? didn't even know you were coming. Joe didn't even tell me. That'll be fun. Hi. Yeah, you look well.
Oh.
You look so good.
Hiya. Where's Joe?
He's just gone to get a chicken. I think even he's forgot, Casey, that you're coming. He's probably going to be as surprised as I was. But I don't care. I love it.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
just...
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Here he is.
I got some food.
I'm so glad you told me about everyone coming over.
Yeah, not expecting us, no.
I did forget to tell you about my mum and sister.
I've got that.
It's all right, we're used to it, Don't worry about it. We know,
I was happy
we
to
know
see
one of
you.
you's going to forget
Sorry,
we're
guys.
coming.
you know you're more than welcome anytime.
Just an opener.
Thank God for that. Eh?
Clotted cream, Bubba.
Oh, lovely, babe.
What are we having, chicken?
I've got 15 Yorkshire puddings, so that should be enough for everyone.
I thought he was making soup.
I'm making soup for lunch.
Oh, right.
So that's your starter.
Sorry, I don't know why I forgot that. How I forgot to tell you that they were coming over.
It's fine.
Sorry. What I do is that my brain runs away with itself. So my brain has organised everything, but hasn't told my mouth to tell everyone else. How are you, Case?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Not bad. Yeah, Shana's coming, you know that.
Shana as well.
You have a sister?
Yeah, just Shana and Kitty.
My eyebrows like...
Yeah, I know, you're like,
I'm ready, it's going to be fun. Don't get me wrong, because I actually love it when they come over, because they live a bit further out, so it takes a lot for them to come up, and it's nice for us. It's nice for all our kids to be running around. But the heads up is all I need. Right, come and sit up if you want soup.
Can I have some soup?
Don't get
Kitty, can you have some soup? Want me to feed her?
Right, that's Belle and Kitty. Eat.
Every day we have like new people come on, but like it makes the family bigger. But we've always got my cousins coming around, everyone. Sometimes people come in and they say like, hi, Leighton. And I go, oh yeah, I don't know who they are. Like, I don't know who they are.
Grab a seat and a slice of bread, sit anywhere.
Is that Rosie?
You're so welcome. Right, has everyone got soup?
Rose. I'm doing, thank you. Is that working?
We know what we're good at making our food go a long way. Like, because very often we'll cook dinner for 5, for us lot, for 6 of us, and then another 8 people to turn up, and we somehow manage to feed everybody.
Yeah.
It's like God when he starts making the wine and the bread.
Jesus.
I am a little bit like Jesus in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Right.
Who's having dinner with us?
It's just us and Stacey's nan. Oh, yeah. So I went to the ADHD specialist show.
Oh, go on, I've been dying to find out.
He just give me new medication.
But have you been taking your medication on time and regularly? Enough for you to notice any difference?
Well, I lost the medication, so I've got to get some more medication.
That's just the thing about ADHD, ain't it?
I know. As an ADHD person, to take a tablet every single day is an absolute nightmare. I literally got the medication on a Tuesday, and by Wednesday, I'd lost that medication. How ironic is that? Stacey wants me to do it alongside some therapy, which I'm not against, but...
A lot of your therapy will be talking about Dad and trauma being... No?
Yeah, I don't really fancy all that, to be fair, do you know what I mean? Oh, just give me the medication, let me just get on with it, you know what I mean?
I know, but you have to explore different routes and different reasons and different things that have happened in your life. You can't just go, give me the medication and it'll be OK.
Well, I'll do a couple of sessions. Stacey wants me to go, and then see what happens then, yeah?
Joe's sisters are so brilliant. They're both really strong women with really big voices, which is really cool.
I'm not too overly keen on the therapy bits, do you know what I mean?
I know, but it is helpful for
I
a lot of people.
know, I think it would be. Don't roll your eyes.
I'm going to do it. I told you I was going to do it. Just not looking forward to that bit, you know what I mean?
Joe growing up with these really strong female figures in his life makes him have more empathy towards women and a little bit more understanding, which is, I think, a really special quality.
Well,
I think you'll get a lot out of it.
Let's just go. I'm on the journey now, so I just need to stick to it and hopefully see some changes, you know what I mean?
You have to take it seriously and you can't just go and just
I am
Be told
taking
all
it
this really
seriously.
good advice and have really great medication and then lose your medication, not follow through with any of the exercises.
I think you just got to be. I think you just got to be consistent with it.
Yeah.
For it to be able to get the most benefit out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
And then that's the only way you're going to get and feel if it makes a massive difference to your life.
Yeah.
As a family, we're all quite open, so if there's anything that we wanted to talk about or we felt sad about, then we'd always have that conversation. It'd be nothing that we'd keep to ourselves, wouldn't it? But I always find it really strange that when it comes to anything about Daddy, that Joe shuts off. So I always think therapy is going to open up Pandora's box for him, and so for Joe, I think that frightens him.
Hey, Shana, look what I got from the TikTok shop. If you go on holiday with the baby and they get all hot on the beach, don't they?
This, right?
Really?
You thought yours were good.
Sorry,
Oh,
Jojo! You just blown her eyelashes into her eyes.
Sorry, Kitty. You look like Wallace and Gromit. You look like Wallace and Gromit. The Listen, as much as, you know, I made a mistake, they are my perfect days. How lucky are we that we get to have all of our family, all of our loved ones, all of our nieces and nephews and cousins all playing together, having dinner together. I think it's beautiful. It's lovely.
Lovely chicken, Joe.
That's because I put the apple up his bum.
You excited to be back on EastEnders?
I am excited.
I'm so excited.
Right.
I want to hear it. Come on. What's your scene? Hello, Governor.
What, mate? Oliver Twist? It's that stereotype of Cockney people. Hello, Governor.
Want to go up the apples and pears?
Do you? Quickly before we go.
Uh-oh. Say bye, Dada.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dada.
Can I have a kiss? In your own time. Kiss. You're a good girl. I'll see you later.
Bye, Dad.
Love you.
Love you.
I'm going back briefly for the 40th anniversary, which is really nice that they've asked me to go back. But also, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I haven't acted since I left EastEnders. It's nearly 20 years ago, so whether I can pick up where I left off, who knows?
There's not one bit of grammar in this, Leighton. If I read this without the full stops, there has been a murder on the Orient Express and they've only just found out who it is, but they're currently in Istanbul, so they can't take him to the station. My conclusion is that I think that it was good book, but in my opinion, I can't even breathe. There's not one full stop in here. And also, Leighton, you know how to write a proper evaluation.
Oh, and I just want to go out.
Honestly? No, I'm sorry, that is the laziest summary I've ever seen, Leighton. You're the one who wants to go out today. It doesn't bother me if you stay home all day, but you're not going out until you've done it properly.
Oh my God, no, I've had enough.
Funny thing about being a parent, right, is that you have a baby and they're a newborn and you're like, this is the hardest thing ever. I'm keeping this newborn alive. I'm on edge. I don't sleep. I'm breastfeeding. Like, this is literally the hardest stage. Then they get into the toddler years, they go to school and you're like, oh my God, I've lost my child forever. This is the worst time of my life. Then they get to teenagers and you're like, I can finally relax. This is it. This is me. This is my me time. And it's actually worse than all of those stages that came to pass. Leighton doesn't like homework, Grandma.
He doesn't like homework?
No, Leighton.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you've got to do it, because they all have to do it.
Yes, Grandma.
And do you know what I did? We give the boys our jam tarts we made to do our homework. Well, that was all right until we had exams, and then
Grandma,
we couldn't do them.
Don't tell Leighton that. He'll be baking jam tarts for the whole school. OK, the first part, listen to. The second part, forget it ever happened. Right? No jam tarts. Do your homework. I'm excited for today. I'm so glad you're coming as well.
Thank you for asking
Oh,
me.
you're joking.
It's going to Harrods.
Yeah, the beauty shop for Harrods, because my brand, the small business that I invested in, has been taken into Harrods.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's so exciting, Grandma. Your nails look nice, Grandma. That purple.
They match,
Yeah, they match your trousers. Really nice.
Oh, it's a suit.
Oh, is it a two-piece? Let me see. Oh, that is so nice.
I bought it at the Grand Canyon. I got on the aeroplane to go and see the canyon, and I said, oh, I like that suit. And Grandad said, well, why don't you ask them to put it by till you get back?
Oh, and they did.
They did.
Oh, Grandma, that is so pretty.
Need a side, please.
Right, it's beautiful. There's still no... Where are the full stops, Don?
Look, there's commas.
But then, so where there's a full stop, what needs to happen straight after a full stop? Where's the capital letter?
She's quite loud, my mum. She's a bit like me. She's got a very big mouth. It's a good thing. But, like, sometimes when she uses that big mouth,